Hey YouTube, what's happening? I just want to talk about business women and do they help men. In the past, you've actually seen me make a video about, women in business that I have worked for, and it did not turn out well because these women were basically very, very irresponsible where business goes. I'm not saying that women make bad business owners. I'm just saying that women make very abusive business owners, and sometimes they make very rash and very horrible decisions, not because of business. Yeah, that's one thing I really wanted to point out in those videos that I made in the past, that they don't make decisions based on like business wise most of the times. They make decisions based on how they feel. And the thing about that is that feelings can get in the way of making a very good decision about your business. It can affect your business. It can affect, your income in that business. It can affect the growth of the business. And the thing about it was that, like I said, I left those businesses, and I want to talk about like women that I've come across that own their businesses and how they behaved as a person, even if their business is not like a real, super big business. Like most businesses owned by women are small businesses. All right, let's just get that straight. All right. I was like walking one day in downtown Philadelphia. That's where I used to work. And on my way to my job, there's this woman. She was jogging and she caught my eye. I caught her eye. She stopped. I stopped. I got her number. She took my number. She started like reaching out to me first the same night. She started to reach out to me, and reaching out to me, we started to like go back and forth a little bit, and it wasn't a relationship right away, or I didn't really take it to getting into a relationship because I didn't like see her like that. Like, she caught my eye, but it's not like every woman that catches my eye I really want to go home with, or have a relationship with, or date, or kiss, or hug, or even go as far to sleep with. So this is one thing that I think as men we really need to have in our mind, is that sometimes just looking is fine. Looking at a woman, admiring her is fine, but be honest with yourself. Like, don't do what society is forcing us to do in terms of saying that, you gotta look at a woman, you gotta, certain women they're just not worth it. They're just not, like, if you're really not feeling that woman, all you want to do is just look. You know what I mean? You don't have to go to bed with every woman you come across. You don't have to date every woman you come across. You don't have to, get involved with every woman you come across. Like, just because you like them don't mean that you're gonna be like fully 100% interested or gonna be invested in them. And that's something that, we really need to stop, take a pause, and observe as men. Observe yourself as a man. Like, observe how you feel. Observe the situation itself. Observe the woman, if you want to get involved or if you don't want to get involved. Women like to do feelings. Sometimes use your judgment and your feelings. If you're really not feeling that girl, like if you're feeling just like looking at her is fine, don't like get involved with her if you just wanted to look at her. Like, don't like force yourself to like somebody that your feelings not really edging you to like. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm gonna try to make this video as short as I can. So the thing about it is that she basically owned her own cleaning business and stuff, and I was like, how much you make from your cleaning business? Because I just wanted to like have a conversation about business. I don't know if it was a turn off for her, But I guess obviously it was a turn off for her that I wasn't like slinging, myself in her direction. All I wanted was like some business advice. Because the things that I asked her was like, how much did it take you to start this business? Like how many days you work? How much you get from like doing it? Stuff like that. And, I made an offer to her where I said to her, put me on. Put me on for a week. Like, I'm not asking to be a partner in the business. I was asking her basically for a job. The job I worked, it paid, but it didn't pay the amount that I wanted to be paid. And not that I was displeased with the job, but when you're just looking to basically make a living and survive in life, like be able to put some money away, you're not gonna stay with certain jobs long. And sometimes I let people know that, like, when people tell me like how much money they want to pay me, then I'll tell them point blank that I'll just be with you for a couple of years or 1 year, and then I'm moving on, because I need to be at a job where I'm able to sustain myself, or sustain me, my wife, and my children. So anyway, I basically asked her to like hire me and stuff like that, and she said she would hire me, right? And I let her know that basically I'm the type of guy, I show up on time, I work late, I do this, I do that and stuff. How much you think you can pay me? She told me how much she could pay me. Sounds good. Now, when it came down to the week of hiring me, she basically just said that, she brought up like relationships and stuff like that. And I said to her that basically we don't have to get involved. This can just be a business thing. You understand what I mean? But she was basically only about relationship. And I said to her, listen, I'm a great worker. You understand what I'm saying? I showed her my resume, stuff like that. And, I had her talk to some of my references. And she still, but bottom line is, and she's not the first woman I've come across like this, women who are in business, they don't want to hire men. Well, not to say that. They don't want to hire men they like, neither do they want to help a man. They don't want to help men. You understand? So, anyway, like, the second woman that I came across that owned a business, I generally just was asking her like 100 questions in terms of the same thing again. Like, how much it took you to start this business? Because I decided that, okay, I'm gonna like get ideas out of this person. And she just wasn't interested in helping me gain knowledge of that. She wasn't into that. She just wanted to have a relationship. And that's just the thing with women. Women don't want to help men, but they want to be helped by men. I can guarantee you that if there was a guy that she wasn't interested in, that she would love to have the information that he has in terms of a business. But when it comes to them helping out the opposite sex, I don't know what's wrong, but they don't like to help men. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents